Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We are off for more of Legends of Ocarina Time, the Urban Challenge. The challenge that you voted for, guys. Keep that in mind. Now, I got a little confession to make. This is actually a second recording, which I wasn't actually hoping to have any in this series because of reasons and for to be proven to be legitimate by you guys. But it was out of my control. My computer froze during recording. 17 minutes into recording, as a matter of fact. And I actually saved. I made it to the forest temple, and it froze in the block room, just about to push the first block into its position in order to climb up that part of the tower. And well, the computer froze and made a noise because, you know, Sam was playing. It froze while playing, and it was not pleasant to my ears, especially when I have headphones on. So, this is why you want a backup file, guys, when you're doing LPs. This is why you have backup files, because basically I just erased the file that, because I made a checkpoint in the dungeon just in case if something went wrong, which it did, but it was mainly for death purposes, to follow through with the rule of not letting my death counter go to any deaths recorded, game over's worth. But yeah, so we're going to have to redo this. Now I want to backflip this way so that we're a safe distance away from this thing. I want to paralyze him and give me a Deku Stick. So yeah, I didn't get a game over, and I haven't, well, lost or gained any progress, so we're using my backup file to renew the file that I use. This is why you always want backup files. I can try this recording again, because funnily enough, when the computer crashed, it did actually... Are you serious? You can't, it kept my footage, surprisingly enough, up to where the computer was turned off, because I had to turn it off by holding the button for about 5 seconds in order for it to reboot. And, yeah, it somehow saved my footage, but it didn't, like, render it. Like, when you press stop on Pinnacle, it renders because it has to get all the other DVD-related files to make it work on a DVD player. But because I don't do that, I just use the files, so that's a thing. Gonna do this glitch again because I don't really care for Meadow. And, basically, yeah, the computer just froze. It kept my footage, and yet Audacity was still running, of course, and that doesn't actually render it unless I do it to myself. Because yeah, you have to do it yourself in order to export it. But it does save, like, a backup, like, a recovery file, if you will, in case if the program was shut down for any reason, and you didn't save your progress, like, during a crash or something, which did happen, but funnily enough, the recovery didn't work. So I had footage, but I didn't have the commentary, so I did have to re-record this. But I only had trouble at this point, which is the bloody Moblins, so whatever. And I couldn't cut this out because I was still explaining what happened in the previous recording of the failed recording of this episode. So, we're going to deal with these Moblins here, and they do give me a run for my health. But hopefully this time I will not suck, because I was just having really bad aim with the hook shot. I just couldn't hit them, and even when I wasn't even looking at their spears, I still couldn't seem to hit them. Like that. Well, that time I got lucky. Sometimes I could, when I was like looking at the very corner, past the corner of the wall, like this. Sometimes I would hit the wall, and sometimes I wouldn't. So it's weird. And that was really annoying me because I was taking too much stupid damage. Hey, buddy. Can I do this? Nah, he's not in here. There we go. That worked. So yeah, I guess I'll talk about some other stuff now, because we're just dealing with Moblins here, so there's nothing really special going on. Today is the... good lord. And the previous recording failure also happened yesterday, which was the 11th of the 11th Remembrance Day. And it also had the best Remembrance Day because, you know, the poppies all over the Big Ben. That was pretty cool. But yeah, now that it's the 12th of the 11th, 2014, that means tomorrow is the release date of the Zelda-related DLC for Mario Kart 8, which I'm really looking forward to. Like I said in my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby Nugget Mission video, expect to see a Zelda Showcase video, highlight reel on Mario Kart 8 about that. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for it. Seriously, it's going to add so much more replay value to the game. Then the Moblin isn't here. Okay. Must be around the corner. I don't think I've already said this before, but if I have, then never mind. But sometimes you can actually get Moblins stuck in those little puddles of water. And I did this amazingly well, considering. Sorry, I was thinking about something here. Yeah, I'm going to do it the way I did normally. Chuck a bomb, roll over here, and wait for it to explode, so I don't have to, like, risk getting smacked in the face by the club and going all the way backwards, because then I can just do this, and he's done. And yeah, I haven't taken that much damage this time round, so all you missed really was just the trek up to this point, and the Stalfo's battle in the Forest Temple, but you're going to see it again anyway, and I didn't take any damage on the Stalfo's battle, so if I do take damage here, then of course this is not exactly the best run, but I did better on the Moblin, so it kind of evens out things. I feel like I'm just explaining what was permanently lost. It weren't my fault, it was technical errors. Now, finally, we get a warp song, so it's going to be more helpful. Because so far I haven't actually had to stop back from a precedented save point, unless I have to actually be in Kokiri Forest for a reason. Like go and talk to Sari, for example. So I haven't really started in the proper starting places when you boot up a file that often so far. It's mostly been using dungeons as save checkpoints, so I can reload a file exactly where I need to be, which is actually pretty cool. Very good speedrunning tactic. And then, Scatlink, I'll see you again. And then you freeze me with a Deku Nuts so that, to me, you disappear in a flash of light when you actually just freeze me and walk away very slowly. Because you're a mug. A ninja-ing mug. Well, it still works, I guess. It's like, say, it's like proper ninjas where they have, like, smoke balls. I'm doing it. I did that in the bloody thing as well. Always standing on this thing, and you can't make the shot while standing on there. But yeah, expect a Zelda special MKTV video. I'm just gonna spin here. And what else was there? I've also gone back to Hyrule Warriors a little, and what was it? I recently grabbed a few other heart pieces from the Master Quest. Mostly me and Aaron have been focusing on the Legend Mode second gold skull tillers from Adventure Mode, because yeah, those things in the corner there. They're much more annoying in that game, as I've already stated a bunch of times. But the problem is that I hate the ones where you have to defeat 1,200 enemies! I can't believe that just happened. Luckily, I can hookshot this wall, which for some reason you cannot do in Kokiri Forest. But yeah, I just hate the rule where you have to beat the first mission, have 1,200 kills, with 4 or less hearts damage taken collectively, and because Link's the strongest, he can take out the enemies quickly, just no matter what the level or the power of the enemy is, and it just makes everything so much easier. Actually, that's a thing I can talk about. In the Forest Temple, when I was watching Lucajin, I don't think I talked about this at the time, because I think I was past the Forest Temple when she reached it for a blind LP, which is still kind of baffling on how she has never played this game before, and look at that skills! But yeah, I was actually very surprised that, how could you miss this? There are vines going from the floor, you can grab them. Well, I guess if you didn't know that you could grab onto them, you would have missed it. I mean, it is kind of a jerkish key. I mean, it is supposed to be the first key you grab anyway. Your introduction to keys for this dungeon, but yeah, that's a given, so I don't know. It kind of annoyed me. So we've got Poe Sisters with the elevator. Gonna have to grab all 4 of these again. Hopefully I'll be able to exploit the hookshot trick that I tried to use in the LP a lot more better this time, because I could only use it like a couple of times last time because of, I just don't know why, I just couldn't pull it off that well. Sorry if I sound a bit bland, but I'm quite annoyed that I have to redo this, because, I mean, like 10 to 15 seconds before it actually crashed, I ran out of things to talk about, so I guess that's kind of nice, but here is where I had to make a save checkpoint in case if things went absolutely terrible, and which is why I had to use my backup file to get back to where I am right now. So, just like last time, I'm actually a heart down. That is not good. In fact, I'm gonna head back for a second. I do not trust myself. I think I got really lucky last time, and let me pause again for a second. I just realised I would like the nuts on that button. Because, like I said, Deku Nuts are actually really helpful, more helpful than you would like to believe, because they're not useless. They paralyse almost everything. They are obscenely powerful, it's ridiculous. And there's some unnecessary magic, but there's a heart I need, so that's excellent. And remember, if we do get a game over deep in a temple, I cannot save and quit, so I would have to reload my save file to where I last saved, and if that means I have to go through literally the entire dungeon again, that's my fault. So if I save before I die, and then I die, I'll have to restart and then backtrack anyway, so that can still be a bit of a pain, but thankfully it's not a bit of a pain here. However, I'm still going to save before anything terrible goes down, because if I do that, it's going to be bad. But hopefully, no errors. Alright. These things... Oh, good lord, he tried to jump at me instantly. Right, let's paralyse you. There we go. And... jump attack! Yeah. In my failed recording of this, when I jump attacked one of them... Oh, bloody hell, I'll switch to you. When I jump attacked one of them just flew in the air. The one I hit just flew right in the air. I paralysed them both, dude! Wow, I didn't think that was possible. Alright, let's just spin here. He would just walk into my spin beam. There we go, and you're done. No damage taken once again. I actually had an easier time this time around, actually. That was insane. So yeah. Deku Nuts on Stalfos makes them painfully easy. And I had to open this chest because it's a small key, as we already know. This is one of the main threats of the dungeon, but hopefully with Deku Nuts in tow, we should be fine. So I'm actually kind of chuffed about that. Oh, open the door, please, you mug. Don't need the gold Skulltilla. Seriously, why do they have to put those in Hyrule Warriors? It's unnecessary. I mean, I know it, like, prolongs the game, but sometimes it's really annoying when it, like, has cryptic descriptions. I mean, I know Zelda's all about the crypticness, but once you do figure it out, then you have to find the bloody thing, and if you do not find it in time and it disappears, you have to do the whole bloody mission again, and all the aggro it takes to actually make it appear in the first place, just to have another shot on finding the bloody thing. And that's happened way too many of a time for me, and I've resorted to actually looking at flaming wiki guides and stuff, just so I know the location of them once I unlock them. Because, I mean, the cryptic requisites for... Is that the right word? Requisites? Requirements? I don't know. The requirements for unlocking a gold Skulltilla is a little cryptic and very challenging. Thank you for the little spaz out, Dazzle. But let's just hope that the bloody computer doesn't crash this time. So what we're going to do is move this block. This was the block I was talking about. It froze when I was dealing with this block. Bloody computer. But this time I'm actually got here pretty quickly. Quicker than I usually did. I think it's because I took my time last time because I was struggling with the Moblins in the Secret Meadow maze. So, maybe this will go better. I'll be able to get more progress done at least in one video. And I just realised I forgot a room, and that's why I'm actually only 13 minutes in. I forgot to go to the main room. Let me deal with this block. It actually froze when I was walking, like in that pose. It froze right there. Very annoying. Bloody computer. I don't know why it did that. I mean, it's never had a freeze like that. It just randomly froze for a second. I have no clue why. It's not like I've downloaded anything recently. And I have Norton. So, everything's all fine and dandy. Yeah, I know, I've only pushed one block, but I want to come back this way before I forget. Because this is a beginner mistake. And I do forget from time to time. I want to go this way and deal with the well, because there's a heart piece down there. So get rid of this block. Majora's Mask! Haha! I wonder what the Twilight Princess DLC for Hyrule Warriors is actually going to include. I hope it includes the Twilight Princess and possibly Skyward Sword costumes for Link and Zelda that were originally, where did I double spam? Yeah, because I would like him to actually include, the the Twilight Princess, Link and Zelda, and possibly the Skyward Sword, and maybe even the Ocarina of Time Zelda and Link costumes that were only available by pre-order for retailers. I think I talked about this before in episode 2. That's not what I wanted! I took damage from that. That was stupid. But at least I may be able to target that if I was at a steep enough gradient. So now I'm going to have to dodge 2 of them because of that mishap. Nope, you're not hitting me today. Gotta be ninja. Shh, quiet. I can do this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ha! Done it. Yeah, friggin' ninja skills. Especially when I'm abusing Deku Nuts. Like this! Yeah, who cares? Now, I do not need to open this chest, where I actually did in my failed recording, because that just contains the map, and I do not need it. So, screw you, map. I do not care for you. And I think I talked about this as well, so I might as well talk about this again, because, I think I only talked about this in my failed recording. I'm going to bring that up a lot, because that's kind of like the main pinnacle of this episode, of course. Because now I'm actually up to the time limit, pretty much. This is the only red switch in Ocarina of Time. It's the only red switch, and I do not know why. You've got bronze switches. I just realised I made a full lap. You've got bronze switches, and you've got, excuse me. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, I can jump down. Doesn't matter. Because you got... What was I saying? What was I talking about? But my mind's just gone blech. Brain fart. Just give me that heart and give me this key over here. So I've already used one. Yeah, I was talking about the red switch. The red switch is like the only switch in the game, and I don't know why. But the only thing that you could like tell it apart from the others in terms of functionality is that it lowers the water level. So maybe instead of playing Zelda's Lullaby to give it more purpose during the main story in the water temple, maybe they intended for you to step on red switches at certain times in the water temple to raise and lower the water level at certain points. Just like what it does here, it raises and lowers the water level of the wishing well here. So that could be a thing. You know what, I'm just going to dodge you because you're annoying, and I did a sweet dodge in the last episode. And now pretty much I'm actually ahead of my failed recording, so I don't need to talk about that anymore. So now you've seen everything that I had to redo. I don't know if I'll make this a short episode or not, because I am actually running out of things to talk about, and I knew that was going to come sometime soon, but I didn't think it was going to come, I didn't think it was going to hit me this hard. Get out of my way. It's a shame that you can't hookshot ladders as well, make it so much easier. Why don't you just have hookshot targets almost everywhere? I mean, you don't really need ladders. Hookshotting's a lot more faster anyway. Well, maybe it isn't, I don't know, I may be being zealous. Do I need to go up this way? I don't think I do. I think I can just take the ladder, to be honest. It'd be a lot more or less aggro because I have to keep pressing the A button while walking into the block. Unless I'm forgetting about something, and I do not think it's down that way. So, go this way. Yep, I do have to do this first. Because you have to climb up the block in order to push it into the slot so you can get up to the twisted corridor. Now I'm just talking about the dungeon again, which I've already done. Good damn it. So, in other news, I haven't actually been contacted. I've already talked about I've got my certificate from the DVS, but so all my paperwork is done for my minibus assistant job, on-call job, part-time, but I haven't had a start date from them yet. I don't know why. I mean, I know it's the cancel. I know they're busy. And they probably have a lot more priorities, higher priorities than me, specifically. But come on, it's my first job. I need to put something on my CV. Other than college and MenCap. I mean, MenCap's the thing that got me into that in the first place. And that was only like a tenner, £5 per hour. This time it's £7.92, £7.82, I think it's either £82.92 or 87. Something obscure. So yeah, it's still only like that an hour, and it's only like 1 to 2 hours if I have to do it like for the mornings and evenings of school dates, and maybe even evenings and mornings for the elderly as well. That might help as well, because it's kind of in the same job description. So I don't know. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Really, I'm just waiting for a start date. And I have contacted them like 2 days ago. I'm not saying from the ceiling. I thought I'll cut that bit out because I haven't been cutting them out like I said I would. But yeah, I've been I don't know how to say it. It's just that I actually sent an email to my contact Kirsty, and I'm just not getting anything, to be honest. I'm already halfway through the dungeon, by the way. Doodle-loo. Okay, can I not target you? Thank you. Oh shit! He took me by surprise. Oh god, oh god. Okay, bail, bail, bail. Okay, move. You get away from me, you mug! Stop that pot. Okay, stop that pot. Okay, okay, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Good. I'm good. Just chuck one and target. Okay. Whew, that was a bit scary. Okay, can I please stun you? Oh, freaking hell, you mug! I'm not liking this. Okay, checkpoint time. This is bad. This is so very bad. I can't believe I can take out 2 of them without any hassle, and this one's giving me the run for my heart. Give me that. Ugh. I need one more. I need to cycle back. Cycle around. This is bad. This is so bad. Ah! He's gonna ambush me. Get out of here. And that's seriously, that's not fair. You can walk over a pit. How do you gravity? How do you gravity, dude? Yeah, take that, you ass. Yeah, double stun. Okay. Right, where did he drop? Where did he drop? Where did he drop? I need to know. I need to know. I need another heart container if I'm going to survive a hit. He didn't drop anything. Are you kidding me? Ew. I like stamps. Okay, okay, okay. Spin! Spin for my life! You know what? I don't care. It's gonna work. Chuck it. If only it was like Majora's Mask when you get the spin attack, it actually does the orange one on the quick spin. Instead of the blue, I rolled, I took damage. Ha 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 ha! I rolled and I got hit, and therefore I didn't take any damage. Always remember that. Rolling minimises damage. It just skeeves your body. Okay. I'm not bothering to target at the moment because reasons. Okay. Should use my shield more. That's why I got it. Yes. One more hit from you. One more hit for you. Oh! Oh my god, I can't believe I'm panicking now. Sometimes they can get you from behind your shield sometimes with the jump attack, which is really scary. I think we've seen that in action from the bloody Lizarfoes, because they can jump attack as well. It's because that every enemy is taller than you, even if you're an adult. These things are clearly taller. I mean, they are smaller in Hyrule Warriors, but they're also easier in Hyrule Warriors, to be perfectly honest with you. Paralyze! Oh, come on. Paralyze! Yes! Okay. If I can just get the jump attack on you, you're done! Oh boy! Had to use all the pots in the room to survive that attack, and I need this chest. Wow! As soon as I was running out of things to talk about, that really escalated. I could take out the 2 of them twice on the trot from downstairs, literally below this room, without taking a single hit. And I didn't even need the fairy in the room to recover my health that I did because I didn't lose any. And then as soon as I get into this room, I get hit twice by the first one, bringing me down to a heart each time, and I had to use all 4 pots of the bloody room that gave me hearts, because they don't have arrows at the point, until now, of course, because I've got the bow, in order to survive. I don't even know what to say about that, really. I just do not know what to say about that. I've got 1 Deku Nut left. 1 Deku Nut left. Or at least I have the bow now, so I can take enemies out from a distance. So, I think what I'm going to do now... I'm not going to deal with you just yet. Wait, am I even going the right way? I feel like... Oh, god. Damn it, I have to go... I was going to go back for the bloody key, but I actually went the right way for a change. Oh, I always go the wrong way. I always go towards the twisted corridor when I want to actually progress. And yet this time that I actually do want to do that, because I finally learnt my lesson apparently, I actually picked the other door. But yeah, what my plan is that I'm going to go to the twisted corridor, I'm going to untwist it, I'm going to get the boss key, and then get the small key from those 3 rooms that you enter from the little hole in this room when it's untwisted. And I'll probably end it there because I'll have to come back through this room anyway to untwist the room, and instead of just doing that, I can just restart my file here. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. And what am I doing? I'm talking about it, and I just go in the complete wrong direction. Hit it before I get hit! Shit. Hit it before I get hit. Shit. Shit hit. Hit. I'm blabbering. That Stalfo's battles left me... Oh, what? What? Excuse you! I do a jump attack and I land on the thing, and then the other one hits me. God, excuse me for being on the offensive, game. I do a jump attack, I land on him, and then his mate punches me off the ledge, making me go flying. Wow, that's not what I expected. I just wanted to quickly snipe this, that I missed the shot. And then all that happened. I'm slipping, guys. I'm slipping. That's not a good thing. And they didn't drop anything again. What is it with the 3-heart run and the automatic difficulty and not getting any hearts? Is it because I'm technically at half health, so I'm not in that big of an issue? Hello, my max is only 3. I think it's an issue. And we already know that the bloody Floor Master, Wall Master ain't gonna drop health for me. It's only gonna drop money and magic. Which sucks. So I got the boss key. Let's go down here quickly. And I'm at to 27 minutes, which is not what I'm after. These episodes are starting to get quite long again, and I do not want that! Ooh. Oh, what? I could have got 2 in one shot. That would have been amazing. Stop bouncing, you mug. Thank you. Good lord. And they still didn't drop anything. How mean is that? You know what? I'm actually going to have to go towards the Skulltilla to get some health. Just don't want to mess up the jump like an idiot. And this is a full recovery for me right here. I mean, I know I'm 1 room away from getting the bloody key, and then I could just save and quit and I'll get my hearts back upon loading because I have less than 3 hearts remaining upon saving. But I might need the health. Right, I do not have any Deku Nuts, so I'm going to go for the hookshot paralyze here. Oh, wait! Well, I guess I needed the Deku Nuts more than anything, so whatever. That was surprising. I actually wanted to take 2 hits instead of the 1 this time. Strange. Okay, come at me, bro. Bro fist. Wait! What's with me and not being able to hit anything on my spear attack lately? This is annoying me. Alright, let's go for the power. So much power! And all of the magic that I do not need. Give me that chest, please, and we can finish this off. So, with technical issues requiring me to record this twice, me forgetting to go get a key, so I had to backtrack a little, because I forgot to do things in order, and then getting mullered by the last, but the true mini-boss, which is the 3 Stalfos of the dungeon. In the next episode, guys, we will obviously reload at the beginning of the forest temple, because I'm saving in the temple, and we will beat this temple with hopefully no trouble against what's-his-face. And because my bottle is empty, I might be able to Falcon Punch his electric balls if I feel ballsy enough. How many times have I said balls? I have no clue. See you guys next time. Holy moly.